Welcome to the Venezuelamerican Show.
Welcome to the Venezuelamerican Show, where cultures collide, stories unfold, and laughs are guaranteed. I'm your host, Chendy, with the vibrant Jazelle.
Hello, everyone.
Bringing the best of Venezuela straight to the mic. Sitting majestically in the king's chair is Checo, and let's not forget our queen.
Hello, I am the queen.
She's our ever-smart AI assistant, ready to drop some knowledge. This is where we share our journey and explore the Venezuelan American experience. Grab your arepas and join the conversation. The Venezuelamerican Show begins now.
So what do we have today?
Today we're going to start out with a Venezuelan story from you. We're going to talk about Venezuelan Blackout.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I have a lot of stories about that.
Because I know the electricity is not guaranteed down in Venezuela.
No, it's not. Unfortunately not. You never know what's going to happen. But suddenly, it gets better before elections.
Oh yeah?
Then you can assume some stuff is political.
They keep that electricity connected right before the election.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. They want to think that we're dumb, but we're not, and we know that everything gets better when elections are on the way because they want you to feel like everything's fine, nothing's going on, you got electricity. You might not have water, but you have electricity, you know, it's great. But then you forget about all the problems that electricity brings. They take advantage of that and they want you to think that you're gonna get better, the country's gonna get better. Of course you go and vote, but nobody's doing that. I mean, there must be crazy people out there in Venezuela doing that because of course there's always those people that are suckers for socialism.
You lived one election in America, so I'm not sure whether you noticed or not. This kind of happens in America too. All of a sudden, gas prices go down, inflation goes down. Economically, things get a little better before the election.
Yeah.
They're kind of fabricated to make the incumbent nominee look a little better. And then people start saying, this is the best economy we've ever had.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Everything's been great. We're not going to get into that. In general, the rolling blackouts or the electric, like what's going on with the grid down there? Y'all are a very resource-rich country. You got the largest oil reserve on
We
Earth.
do. We really do not have information to say, oh, it's because this or that. But definitely the government doesn't want to keep the maintenance and do stuff to keep the country up. They have the resources, they have the money. They want to keep you busy, worry about the electricity, water, transportation, all those basic stuff that here in the United States are usually covered. So you're more worried about making money, paying rent, other stuff. Down in Venezuela is the opposite. You're every day busy about what are you gonna do if the if the power just goes off and you don't have water and then you don't have gas. We're rich in gas, but we don't have gas to cook. So in Venezuela, it's very common to cook with gas stoves. I would say 80% of the country uses gas to cook, but we don't have gas to cook. That's crazy, right? They try to like distribute the gas in the communities, but they make it hard for you to get it. And it's like you're going bananas trying to get gas to just have normal food in your house. So they do have the resources, they do have the money. They don't want to spend the money on the people. They just want to like get it for themselves, their families, their companies, and just save it somewhere around the world. They don't want to invest it in the country. So you're like dying in Venezuela. You can be a millionaire and suffer this problem. Maybe you can get a nice kitchen, nice electric stove or something, but what if the power goes off? You don't have anything to cook with. Crazy. You can have a generator too. You can have all these resources, but I mean, you're gonna run out if the power goes off for 3 days because it's happened before. It's ridiculous.
Obviously a touchy subject.
I went to college and so many days I had to study, dude. Like I really wanted to study because I had all the excuses to not do it. I had to study at night with candles and I had to like make a huge line to go to the only library that could print all my papers papers. I'm like, I just want to quit. You have reasons to quit anything in Venezuela, so you really need the motivation to get better.
If I recall correctly, the government actually tells people before they turn off power?
No, they don't. Here in the United States, you can expect that in winter storms, raining storms, you can expect that,
Like
right?
snowstorms or hurricanes or tornadoes.
Yes, not in Venezuela. You barely have those kind of problems. I mean, we do have rainy season, like we said in the last episode, but we don't have crazy hurricanes. Maybe in the Caribbean state, like near the Caribbean Ocean, there's actually a crisis that happened in 2001 or 1999. I don't remember, but it was catastrophic. Like something happened near the capital of the country. The state is Vargas, which I think is actually La Guaira today. I'm not sure. They changed the name of the state, so I'm not sure. But there's something that happened back in 1999. I'm not sure. There's no excuses to lose power in Venezuela, but we do a lot.
I don't want to beat you down on these subjects, but what about the bread lines? You want to talk about the bread lines? I feel like, power is limited, but food is limited too.
Right now, it's a little better because now there's some exportation. There's more international commerce. There's a lot of importation from like Brazil, Colombia, Peru, Ecuador. So now there's food, but it's expensive. Like it's real expensive to buy food. And we don't eat out like we do here. So you have to cook.
Just to put it in perspective for the listeners, the non-South American listeners.
Yeah.
As Americans, we may go to Mexico and things are a lot cheaper, third of the price, half price, whatever. We may go to Colombia, things may be a little cheaper. Whenever we were providing funds to your mom to buy something like a refrigerator, there were several different things that she would buy, maybe a sewing machine. The prices were pretty comparable to U.S. prices.
Yeah, they
it kind of
are.
blew my mind.
They are, and they're actually higher because they import from here in China. So they do a lot of importation from China as well, but they do a triangulation. I don't know if you know what that is. They just import it from China, but they make it look that it comes from the United States. So they charge you, and I know this because I work for a logistic company, and it's something, it's like, they make you think that it's coming from the United States, but actually it's coming from China. They just charge you more.
Like stamp made in America?
Yeah. No, not made in America, but bought from a company here. It's ridiculous. That's something else we can talk about later.
The scheme.
But
what the heck? What the heck?
What the heck?
What's going on with that? For what the heck, today's topic is going to be Hispanic horn honking.
Okay, I like that one.
Like that?
I get
What's
so
up with
excited.
that? I don't know if you're doing that horn honking or not. My experience down in South America, if the light turns green, the horn gets hit, they're going through an intersection, doesn't even matter if anyone's around or not. Horn, ba-bum, bum, bum.
Yep. Well, what do you think? What do you think?
What do who think?
The audience think.
Comment and ask what you think Jazelle's doing. In America, you get honked at, people get pretty upset about that. It's like getting slapped.
Well, it is the same effect in South America. We're just used to it. Yes, of course, I'm doing it. If I get triggered, like if someone is just pulling in front of me all of a sudden, hey, dude, I'm gonna just honk the hell out of you. Da, 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 beep, 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 beep. Wake up. Sometimes I'm behind someone that's just, they're waiting for something, they're in their phone, and I'm like, dude, the traffic light, it's on green. You got to go. I got somewhere to go. So I wake him up and they're like, beep, beep, and they're like, they look back at me and I'm like, you gotta move. Move your ASF.
Hey, I like it. I didn't like it when I was in South America and I was getting honked at. It started to grow on me, and I realized when I'm in America, waiting on some of these slow asses, it may be an effective tactic to get people moving. There's somebody who would like to chime in on this.
Okay.
We got the Queen.
The more frequent use of car horns by Hispanics compared to Americans can be attributed to cultural differences, regional driving habits, and the perception of the horn's purpose. In many Hispanic cultures, communication tends to be more expressive, and honking is seen as a normal and practical part of driving, whether to signal urgency, alert other drivers, or even greet someone. This contrasts with the US. where honking is often viewed as aggressive or impolite unless absolutely necessary.
Yes. I don't agree about aggression because maybe I'm just used to like being honked at in South America. But it's also like very helpful. Like if you're trying to turn and the turn, you can't see what cars are coming or there's a hill. So you honk to tell the other person that can't see you that you're coming too. So that's very helpful too.
Yeah, an essential, I think she said an essential tool. Versatile, communication. And she said a lot of good things there.
Yeah.
Hey, it all makes sense to me. I almost like the South American way better than the American way. It takes a lot for me to admit that.
And I really appreciate it because before this year, he actually complained of me telling him to honk people to wake him up because we were behind him just waiting for them to just move.
Right.
And I was like, babe, you gotta honk him, wake him up. You have to do what's necessary.
I tested the theory of just honking right when the light turns green. Whether people are paying attention or not, you just honk when the light turns green. They hit the gas. Not only did they hit the gas, they hit the gas harder than they would have if I didn't honk. Now, there are going to be some of those guys who tailgate you or pull you off the road or take you into the Walmart parking lot.
Oh, that's never happened to me. I'm just gonna cry. If you're riding with someone that's from South America, that person at some point will honk someone.
All right, moving on to the next one in my favorite segment, the food.
Yes.
A little recap on last week. Jazelle brought the arepa. I brought the Big Mac. Big Mac didn't pull through. Checo chose the
arepa for the win.
I'm coming back for the equalizer today.
I have to say something. I don't think I'm gonna win this week, and it's not my fault.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta make things clear here.
I'm ready.
He was supposed to get me empanadas, Venezuelan empanadas, which is not the same as Peruvian empanadas, not same as Ecuadorian empanadas or Colombian empanadas because they're different. I don't know what he got, but they're not Venezuelan empanadas.
In my defense, I went to the Empanada market. Okay? It's called the Empanada market, and I got the empanadas. So,
okay.
My American thing, which I'll reveal shortly, in the same shopping center.
Okay.
It's kind of fair.
Whoa, we're really close here.
All right, break that baby out.
Okay, look at this. This look like, could be Dominican, could be...
Easy, boy, easy. You got it.
It's not your turn yet. It's not your turn yet. I was saying that the Ecuadorian, because I lived in Ecuador, the empanadas with wheat flour, and they bake them, but they're usually huge. These ones are small, so I could tell maybe they're from Dominican Republic, but I don't know. I really can't tell, but these are the empanadas that he got.
Guy. He had kind of like the, you know, the haircut where they keep it short on the sides and kind of medium all the way down, like a.
That's hard to tell because they do that special haircut in Colombia too.
Hey, he could be Colombian. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right, this is an American favorite.
We can show it. Whoop. Yum. Yum.
American favorite, and I know certain Americans, when you say this word, they think of what I'm gonna pull out, and certain Americans think of other things. But
okay, I'm excited.
the way I was brought up, when you said barbecue,
oh,
you would think of pulled pork.
Okay.
Pulled pork barbecue with barbecue sauce. Now, some people say barbecue chicken legs, or barbecue
steak,
brisket, Texas barbecue. I got some barbecue sauce, so I'm gonna mix them together.
We learned the lesson, and we're using disposable plates, so Checo won't be able to break him. So this one is chicken. I'm gonna give him just half.
All right, this time I'm gonna throw it in front of you.
Okay. Sit down. Sit down.
Sit.
Good job.
All right, both towards him. Boom. Get him.
There you go,
Get
Checo.
it. Eat it. Eat.
Just sit down and he'll eat it.
You can have it.
We're gonna check whatever he goes first. Oh my God, he's going for it.
That's it. I got it.
Okay, he just haven't let. Okay, yeah, he definitely.
That's confirmation.
Yes.
He went to yours, then went back to mine. Even if he picks yours up, I got it.
He went for yours first. Yes, I know, but
Equalizer, baby. USA. US. Okay. Feels good.
Okay, how does it feel?
I didn't want to be down by 2. That would be a little embarrassing for our American friends.
I have to say Venezuelan food is better.
Okay. Anyway, before, even though it was the losing food, what is the empanada according to the Queen?
An empanada is a stuffed pastry that is typically baked or fried. It consists of a thin, flaky dough folded around a variety of fillings, which can include savory options like meat, cheese, vegetables or seafood, and sometimes sweet options, like fruit or custard. Empanadas are popular in many countries, particularly in Latin America, Spain, and the Philippines, with regional variations in fillings, dough, and preparation methods. They are often handheld and enjoyed as a snack, appetizer, or meal.
In Venezuela, we don't have sweet empanadas that I know of. In Argentina, I think, and also in Colombia, I think they stuff it with guava and like sweet things. Not in my country. In my country, all I know is that they stuff beef, ground beef, chicken, sausage, any kind of like meat.
They got the meats.
Yes.
Ooh. All right, now the Creamia LLC plug. What do you got for them today?
We got the avocado banana treatment by Ritual Botanico, and this product, it's a great option if you have damaged hair, dry hair, frizzy hair, because this is not only a conditioner, but it's also a treatment if you leave it for more than 15 minutes in your hair. But it's also a great option for a pre-shampoo. And if you haven't heard what a pre-shampoo is any cream, any kind of product you use before shampooing your hair. So this is a great option if you have dry hair and you want to create that barrier so your shampoo doesn't dehydrate your hair. This is a great option too. And the last use that you can give to this treatment is use it as a curl styling cream. You can leave in and style your curls and also use it as a gel. It won't make your hair hard, but it will help style your hair. So this is what we got this week.
What we're gonna do is the same giveaway we gave last week. So this episode's gonna be released on the 19th. All you have to do to have a chance to win this avocado plex is subscribe, like the video, and comment #giveaway, and we will pick somebody at random. We will pick them on the 26th. Basically what we'll do is we'll give you a discount code that will give you free shipping, free product.
You don't have to worry about nothing. Leave a comment, good or bad, whatever you want to say, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and post it on your social media so more people can come and see us. Every week we're gonna give away one product from our Creamia store.
He wants more food. You want some avocado
now.
plex?
It's okay.
You want some avocado plex?
Calm
Go
down.
sit in your chair. Word of the week.
Word of the week.
Word of the week. I chose one for Spanish.
Okay, that sounds great.
In terms of saying right now, like, hey, we gotta go. And then they're like, when? Right now. Or, hey, we gotta go now. Well, when are you gonna do it? Now. So what is now?
Literally now is ahora, but we almost never say ahora unless you're actually referring to a moment in the future, in the near future. Let's say you're saying let's go, or you're saying you're coming right now. The person is meaning to say that they're on their way, and yes, they might stop somewhere, or they're coming but not right now. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like not a specific time. So I could tell you, yes, I'll be there in a second. So in the second means right now in Spanish. It's ridiculous, but that's the literal translation. So ahora means right now, but we actually use it with a word. We changed the word a little bit, saying ahora to ahorita. So ahorita could be right now, but could be in 5 minutes, or ahorita could be past, present, and future.
Yeah, so that's the word I thought you would say was ahorita.
Ahorita, sí.
Ahorita.
Yes, it means something's gonna happen ahorita. You know it could happen in 10 minutes or 25, but it's it's not gonna be like right now.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I'm still learning.
Yeah, so the word is ahora, means right now. But actually, if you want to move it to like a very natural expression, like ahorita, it's A-H-O-R-I-T-A, ahorita.
English word of the day, one that my mother-in-law really liked is okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Well, that's a phrase.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, confirmation. All right, all right.
All right. Okie dokie significa como que sí está bien, dale. Más que todo, dale.
Your mom always repeats me when I say okie dokie. She's like, okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Hey, she's learning. She's putting the effort. She studies every day hard in her room.
Great. Last word?
Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming here and watch our video. Let us know what you think. We're so open to any kind of feedback.
Please provide as much feedback as possible. Nice, mean. We don't really care.
We're here.
Everybody stay warm.
Be safe.
Adios.
Till next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.